season. And we keep waiting for them to turn it around. And waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White on the wing along with Okoro. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. And it's Giddey in at the 1. And for Indiana, Nesmith on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Huff in at the center, filling out the middle. Nothing quite like a rivalry game. We all love them. Richard, how much extra attention do these games get from the players and the coaches?
Players won't say it to the media, but we know what's at stake. Since the schedule was released, these games have been circled on the calendar by both teams.
Vucevic against Siakam. Pass to Okoro. Vucevic down low. And it goes down 2 points.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Takes it inside, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Buzelis. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
You throw good, Siakam. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Siakam hits them both.
And with Siakam, it's been fun to watch his post-game develop. He's got a host of moves in the paint.
Vucevic finds Giddey. Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Siakam. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, Siakam, good.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's White. And he gets it to go.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Siakam left side. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Siakam's got 7.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Got a piece of it, and they recover it. Another shot. Here's Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And this young guard, Giddey, doesn't quit on the glass. Phenomenal awareness and positioning right there.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Here comes the Pacers Fraser Dance Period.
Here's a look at some of the stats for Trey Jones.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games
is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's White. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Nembhard and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now here's White. Nesmith covering to the paint. Here's Vucevic. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
On the interior, Vooch, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
Siakam left side. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Over in the corner, White. His 3-pointers off the mark. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's stolen by Buzelis. Pass to Okoro. To the middle. It's stolen by Mathurin. Here's Siakam. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grape.
Bulls making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
Pacers leading by 4. Here's Siakam, and the layup's good off the glass. Siakam's got 16 points.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Pass to Vucevic. And here is Okoro. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. To end the run. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
The first free throw is good.
Consistently productive. Vooch can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Now let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low-post scoring threats. Pascal Siakam is second.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Yeah, the collection of post moves these big fellas have is unreal. I'd say some of them are the most unstoppable moves in the game.
Now, here's Vucevic. He's coming off a 16-point game against Boston.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low. He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Siakam. And again, it's Indiana.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Outside Williams. Here's White. They get it back. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Vuce is a stellar rebounder. Vuce, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
Siakam inside. He's guarded by Williams. Siakam, good. Siakam's got 22 points.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
And Vucevic kicks to White. And that one goes long.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Okoro kicks to Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. Tight defense on him. Back to Giddey. And that one drops.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. So they knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit. Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Siakam's got 25 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Giddey the pass to Okoro. Here's Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
For Chicago, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he hits the first of 3. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
Well, I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Jarris Walker, he's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And he nails the third. Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
Now, here's Walker. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Siakam for 3. No good, and just his 3rd miss against 13 tries. Now, Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Walker. Walker against Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. He's tightly guarded. Misses the baby hook. Pacers leading by 6. Siakam finds Walker. Inside. And he converts the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Giddey. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
Outside, Walker. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Vucevic. Dosunmu with it. He had 10 points in the win against Boston. Jones looking for an opening. The wide open look here for Vucevic. No good with the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
On the wing, Mathurin. Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Siakam's got 28.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you guys.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Jones. After Indiana gets the 3. That's to Vucevic. And here's Jones. And stolen by McConnell. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Pacers lead by 12.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, Giddey. It's up a 3. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here's McConnell. Scoreless thus far. Here's Mathurin. McConnell kicks to Siakam. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Jones sets the pick for Giddey. The 3. The shot comes out. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Pacers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Dosunmu. Kevin Huerter is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Williams. And it's Smith in at the center position. No good on the free throw. A top 10 pick in 2020, Jalen Smith, Richard, played for 3 teams before his 25th birthday. He's seen a lot.
Yeah, that's such a challenge for a young player. I moved around a bit, but it was later in my career. Give Jalen credit. Despite the changes, he is still developing well.
And he sinks the second. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Pass to Shepard. Walker is screen on Herter. Now here's Walker. Connects from 3-point range. Walker's got 5 points so far.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Herter. Back to Jones. Williams, a screen on McConnell. 6 to shoot. Here's Herter. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Boston.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Now here's Walker. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Monday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at the matchup with the Heat, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And he makes the first. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Bulls trail by 15. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by McConnell. There's the 3. Jones, no luck. And Walker's got the ball here for the Pacers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Pass to Furphy. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against Oklahoma City. And Jones has it in the corner. Smith with a screen on McConnell. Smith outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pacers leading by 12. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Over in the corner, Shepard. Walker with his screen for McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Furphy. Indiana again missing. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Herter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
I hear that music.
Chicago making some changes. Okoro, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Kobe White comes in for Kevin Herter. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jones. Jackson in the corner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Back to Neesmith. Indiana again missing. Bulls trail by 10. Okoro dishes to White. For the three. Giddey, no good. Indiana's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Siakam. Shakes him. Williams with the block. And here is Giddey. 11 points in the game. Right wing. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Pacers leading by 10. Pass to McConnell. Here's Nembhard. Pocket 6. Trying to get something going. Indiana again missing.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Giddey's got 13.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Pass to Neesmith. Off target from three-point range. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. In the corner, Okoro with it. Smith outside. Back to Okoro. Stolen by McConnell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Siakam. Averaging 23 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
He misses the free throw. The Pacers making a switch here. Huff's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. And he's good on the second. Bulls trail by 9. At the elbow, Smith. Nembhard against White. Smith with a screen on Nembhard. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
5 points in the game.
You see right there, White can be a dangerous three-point shooter.
Pass to Neesmith. And here is Siakam. And here's a check of the 2K leaderboard and the top rebounding shooting guards of the past 10 games. Well, you look at Neesmith, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a 2-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And the energy they show on the glass is outstanding. They work so hard in that paint.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Buzelis. Siakam hits them both. Now White. He had 22 points in the win against Boston.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Now here's Giddey, trailing here by 8. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. That sends Josh Giddey to the free throw line. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
Shooting for Chicago.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And that one misses. And Smith with the stop.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Dosunmu, the pass to Okoro. Here's Giddey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Giddey's got 18 points in the game. Here's McConnell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Huff. Indiana moving the ball around. Siakam left side. And that one, good. Siakam's got 38 points.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Outside, White. Smith up top. Pass to Okoro. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got 4 rebounds in this game. McConnell passes to Nemo. Here's Huff. Defended by Dosunmu. A nice shot by Huff. He has 7.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Pass to Okoro. Now here is Smith. Now Dosunmu. Neesmith covering. Shoots. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got 5 rebounds tonight. RJ, you and I talk to people around the league, and there's a lot of chatter about Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, you can't deny Ayo's speed and shooting ability. And as he's progressed, he's become much better at reading defenses.
That one good for 2. Bulls trail by 10. Pass to Okoro. Back to Giddey. Banked in off the glass. Giddey's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Here are your Indiana.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Pacers leading by 8. Pass to Huff. And here is Siakam. Covered by Okoro. Siakam left side. Here's Huff. Shot clock at 2. Here's Neesmith. No good on the triple. Bulls trail by 8. Giddey the pass to Okoro. Dosunmu with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's Huff. He's got 9. Neesmith with the bounce pass. Pass to Mathurin. Now Siakam. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Siakam's got 41.
And he can answer with the best of them. Siakam stealing the thunder there.
And here is Okoro. Now here's Vucevic. 10 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with the moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 9th in rebounding. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. He's off on the first. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. No luck that time either. Pacers leading by 8. Pass to Siakam. Nembhard sets the pick for Siakam. Here's Huff. Here's Nembhard. Giddey defending. Takes the 3. Shoots the 3. Huff, no good. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Vucevic. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game. Here's Giddey. 20 points for him. Shot clock at 6.
He's been unable to keep it going after that hot start.
And the Bulls with another miss. Siakam left side. And he drops it in from the low post. Siakam's got 43 points.
And right now, Siakam is cooking. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding the hot hand.
Okoro. That 3 off the mark. Indiana leading by 10. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And sometimes Siakam just overwhelms defenses inside. It makes them foul.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
Take a break.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
First free throw is good. That one misses. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 11. Giddey kicks to Okoro. And stolen by Siakam. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Nesmith. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nembhard inside the three-point line. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's Giddey. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Chicago Bulls.
If you're shooting under 30% from three, try to find another way to score, man. This is crazy, Shaq.
Yeah, being one-dimensional, they're making it too easy on the defense.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Hawks, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
I want to see how they play.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Here's Giddey. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Now, here's Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key, Giddey. Here's White. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Good on the bucket. 46 points for Siakam.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, White. Got a hand on it. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Giddey against Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. That's tipped.
Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Buzelis has got his first 2 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Bulls trail by 11. On the wing, Giddey. Now White. He's got 5. Pass to Vucevic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Working his way inside, Vooch, ready to battle.
The Bulls have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
And typically, a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Vucevic. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Siakam outside. Over Buzelis. Outside Mathurin. From downtown. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Mathurin.
And I like the drive of this kid. Mathurin, really a team player.
And the second free throw, good. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 11-point game. Giddey finds Okoro. Outside, White. Over Neesmith. And the Bulls with another miss.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Indiana moving it around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Buzelis.
At 6'8", with skill and mobility, Siakam is one of the toughest assignments in the league.
In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line. No good on that one. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. He hits the second from the line. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Pacers leading by 12. Siakam outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And White kicks to Giddey. Jacks up a 3, sinks the three-pointer. Giddey's got 23.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
Siakam outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
Here's Williams. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Neesmith. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Mathurin. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Siakam misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Nembhard. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. No good from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
An efficient score, Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And it's the Bulls with the ball after Indiana gets the three. Here's Vucevic. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Hard to deny Vuce inside when he can play over or through you.
Nemhard with it. Pass to Siakam. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Now here's Williams. And here's Vucevic. Good. The nice assist for Williams. 16 points for Vucevic.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Huff. 9 points in the game so far. A shot by Nemhard, no good.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Giddey the pass to Williams. Pass to White. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Catherine's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Giddey the pass to Williams. Now here's Vucevic. Defense is right there. Williams sets a screen for Giddey. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Huff. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Williams in the post. Siakam's there. Williams gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. The Bulls also changing it up. Jalen Smith comes in for Patrick Williams. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Here's Jackson. Still yet to score. Left side, Mathurin. Jackson passes to Nemhard. Mathurin for three, and the three ball is good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Jones. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And here's Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th assist in this one. Now Nemhard. And good that time. Nemhard's got his first points in this one.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Jones the pass to Vucevic. Jones sets the pick for Vucevic. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pass to Jackson. Jackson with the screen. Here's Mathurin, and the rejection by Smith. Jones against Nembhard. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Mathurin. Jackson with the screen. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Bulls. White's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. And so he makes both from the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Indiana leading by 10. Pass to Shepard. Indiana moving the ball around. Jackson a screen on Herter. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Good on the triple. Shepard's got his first 3 points of the game.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Vucevic finds Herter. 1:41 left in the third quarter. No good on that one. The Pacers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Outside Mathurin. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. Misses the 3. Bulls trail by 13. Pass to Smith. Outside, Jones. Lets it go from deep. Walker with the rebound. Pacers shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Vucevic. Smith outside, lets it go with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th assist in this one. McConnell passes to Mathurin, and there's the drive. It's deflected, and he gets it back, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
And strong off the bounce. Mathurin will keep coming. This kid is willing to challenge him.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Free throw good, Mathurin. The Pacers making a switch here. Siakam's checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. Giddey's checked in. Mathurin hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
McConnell against Jones. And Vucevic kicks to Herter. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Mathurin. There's Walker with the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Indiana Sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Kevin Huerter. Jalen Smith is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Giddey in at the point guard position. Now here's Giddey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Back to Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Isaiah Jackson. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jackson. So he gets them both. Bulls trail by 14. Giddey with it. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Giddey's got 27 points. Now, here's Siakam. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Giddey against McConnell. Giddey kicks to Huerter. Pass to Smith. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And he trims the lead to single digits.
For a wing, Huerter has always been a very good facilitator. By no means a ball stopper.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
From Indiana, Pascal Siakam. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Bulls trail by 11. Pass to Dosunmu. Over McConnell. Dosunmu's shot is off.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
And Indiana shooting an efficient 53% from the field. McConnell passes to Siakam. And the basket by Jackson.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's Giddey. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
McConnell passes to Jackson. Jackson, a screen on Williams. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The Pacers making a change here. Puff's jacked in. Chicago making a switch here.
For Indiana, Isaiah Jackson. One shot.
And that one falls for Jackson. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And here is Giddey. Pass to Herter. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for the Pacers. Smith checked in for Chicago. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 14. Herter setting the pick for Jones. Pass to Herter. The tray hits it from three-point range.
And Herter's confidence is really impressive. He believes every three he takes is going in.
Siakam outside. Now here's Walker. He's defended by Herter. Now McConnell. Back to Walker. 5 on the clock. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 13.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now here's Giddey. He's covered closely. Outside, Jones. With some arc, he takes it up and lays it in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Huff. Here's Shepard. Now McConnell fires the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
For the Pacers, T.J. McConnell. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Some changes for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Jarris Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Shepard. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Okoro comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's White in for Jones. And the second free throw, good. So, GA between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And he makes all 3. Bulls trail by 14. Giddey surveying the D. Sweet move. Yep, that one goes in there. Giddey's got 31.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Siakam outside. Pass to Mathurin. Clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the way. Mathurin's got 12 points here in the second half.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Okoro setting the pick for Buzelis. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Huff passes to Neesmith. Pass to Huff. Down low. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Buzelis sends a screen for Okoro. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's blocked. To the inside. And there's Buzelis on the assist from Okoro.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
McConnell with it. Pass to Siakam. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Nailed from three-point land. And the Pacers lead by 17.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Giddey finds Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
Now, here's McConnell. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Neesmith. Up top, McConnell. Giddey defending. Neesmith can't get it to go.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Vucevic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vucevic has got 13 points here in the second half alone. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Andrew Nembhard checked in for T.J. McConnell. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Indiana leading by 12. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. It's stolen by Vucevic. Pass to Okoro. Now Vucevic. Nembhard covering. And here is Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
3 points.
Vucevic has got 6 assists now in the game. Siakam outside. From the arc. Indiana again missing. Bulls trail by 9. Okoro with it. Mathurin picks him up. Vucevic against Siakam. And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Lets it go from the wing. Pacers with the rebound. Mathurin's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now, here's Siakam. On baseline J, it's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Now here's Vucevic. Good D by Siakam. Pacers leading by 9. Here's Huff. And it's blocked. Giddey finds White. Cleared away by Mathurin. Pacers leading by 9. Outside, Nembhard. Now Siakam. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now Vucevic. The shot is good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Siakam. And another one falls.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Vucevic, and he banks the layup in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
You can count on Vucevic to make a few clever handoffs. He sees what's happening at all times.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mathurin.
And battling against the interior of that defense. Nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
2 shots. Mathurin.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Giddey. Now Vucevic. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Got it to go off the glass.
Ooh, Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
Now Siakam. 14 feet away. And good. He hits it again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting up a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Here's White. Vucevic outside. Missed on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, Siakam. Here's Huff. Vucevic defending. Vucevic pulls it down. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-7 run. Beyond the arc. That one misses. And here are the Pacers now. 17 points was their biggest margin. And So the Pacers take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now, our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.